Hi guys, I'll be going through each type of ramp push, when to use it, when to not. Each different ramp push has its advantages and disadvantages. So you have the first one, which is pretty basic and simple, which is basically a ramp and a wall in front of it. This has one huge disadvantage. If a good player will probably abuse what you're doing, and if he's under you, he can probably pyramid you right here and just trap you. And that's pretty bad. So if you're gonna use this, I don't actually prefer you using this type of push. What I do prefer you doing is if you add a floor underneath it. So for example, like this. If you add a floor underneath your ramp, if the guy is beneath you, there's no way of him pyramiding you, as you can see right here. Even if it's in front of you, let's say he's like here, it's kind of hard to, it's a bit possible, but it's really hard. If he's doing that, you can probably kill him really easy with a pump or something. I'll go through the other types of ramp pushes. So you have this kind of ramp push, I'll show you here. You only use this if the guy has high ground. For example, if he's in that 1x1 right there. Let's say if he's right there. You use this type of ramp, this type of push. This has its own advantage. The only advantage this one has, if the guy is like standing on top of there and he's trying to peek you, he has to destroy 1, 2, 3, 4. But if you're using this against the guy which is underneath you, he basically has an angle on both of your ramp and he can just easily knock it down. So this has its own advantage and disadvantage. If you're playing in squads and you wanna maybe rush a team, or if you're playing in duo and you're alone and you rush a team, you have this type of push, which is pretty hard to master, but it is possible. Basically, this type of push adds 2 walls, 2 floors underneath. No matter where the guy is, if he has high ground underneath, he needs some time to knock this off. This is pretty much mat consuming, so I don't prefer using this, only if maybe you're the last player or something and you wanna, show off a bit. You just use a typical just ramp floor push. There's this another kind of push which is pretty advanced, and I don't prefer you using this at all, only if you you won the game. It's basically this one. I'll go again. This type of push basically adds a ramp underneath the wall, so he needs to take down 3 if he's down, and there's no way of the guy pyramiding you. There's actually no possible way in this type of push. I'll show you a way to, let's say you got pyramided, okay? I'll show you how 2 ways you can avoid getting pyramided. 2 best ways. There's plenty ways, but I'll show you the 2 possible ones. Let's say you got pyramided, okay? You got pyramided right here. What do? You can basically jump off to the cliff. Not like that, of course. I'll show you again what I mean. Let's say you got pyramided. Let's say you got pyramided. Basically what you can do is you can jump off and try to get high ground back. This is pretty hard to do, but over time you can master this. Actually, anyone can master this. It's not that difficult, trust me. But I don't use it much because, to be honest, it's pretty rare to run through a good player who's gonna pyramid you. Again, you jump to the side. Not like that. I misspelled it a bit. So basically, I'll do it one more time. Let me see if I can get it through. I'll go again. You jump to the side and you try to get high ground back. Over time you can master this, trust me. Easily you can master this. I'll show you other types of ramp pushes. Okay. Let's say you're in a build fight, okay? And you wanna get high ground, but you wanna put some structure built into it. You wanna maybe build 1x1s, but at the same time like a build fight. Let's say both of you are rushing in, and you have high ground, but you wanna get extra high ground because you know the player against you is pretty good. So what you can do is basically this, but you have to do it pretty fast. As you can see right here, I fucked up the last one. Make sure you don't put a floor above you because that will fuck up your momentum. I'll go again. I fucked it up again, but you don't even need to do it this much. You can basically just do it 3 times and that should be enough. Again, I'll show you again what I mean. You basically build a floor above you, floor on the side, wall down, up, again, wall, like this. Alright. Okay, it's very hard to do, but I'll tell you why it's hard to do. If you are trying to build the 1x1s and you need to look down when you're placing the wall, the floor. Because if you do look down and you have turbo build on, if you look up like this, you don't look down. You basically place two walls. You have to look down when you're gonna place floor. Again, like this. You have to look down. If you look down, completely down like this, and you place a floor, see I'm pressing on my turbo boosting, it's not being placed up. But if you're looking like this or like this, you're still gonna place ones. That's it for this video. If you guys have anything else, you can comment and I'll answer you. See you guys, I'll see you in the next video.